the next generation. Fire and don't suspend. Enforce the laws and surround yourself with people of competence and conscience. Who knows that, like Esther in the biblical narrative, that you have come to this royal position for such a time as this. Uncle Joe, tomorrow is not promised to you. A second term is not guaranteed. Act now. Clean up this mess now. Do it for yourself, but do it for the thousands who stood in the rain to vote for you. Do it for Mayama, who is here with us this morning. Do it for little John, who walked 2 miles this morning to fetch water for his family. Do it for Mazo, who died in childbirth this morning for the lack of proper medical care. Do it. The next generation. Fire and don't suspend. Enforce the laws and surround yourself with people of competence and conscience. Who knows that, like Esther in the biblical narrative, that you have come to this royal position for such a time as this. Uncle Joe, tomorrow is not promised to you. A second term is not guaranteed. Act now. Clean up this mess now. Do it for yourself, but do it for the thousands who stood in the rain to vote for you. Do it for Mayama, who is here with us this morning. Do it for little John, who walked 2 miles this morning to fetch water for his family. Do it for Mazo, who died in childbirth this morning for the lack of proper medical care. Do it.
Rules of administration, look at you. All the time you talk, people have respect for you. All the time you talk anytime. All the time you talk anytime, people have respect for you. Nobody has respect for you. You lost the respect in the country for what you want. You have lost the respect. You have lost the respect. When you concern the gas station here, the gas station here, the gas station here, for you to say that it's still that proper money look at you. Look at you. You are disgrace. You are disgrace, Papa Chima. Papa Chima, you are disgrace. You are disgrace. You are dictator. You are stupid to all the coins that person here. Open some door.
Colleagues, I don't think this can be.
The next generation. Fire and don't suspend. Enforce the laws and surround yourself with people of competence and conscience. Who knows that, like Esther in the biblical narrative, that you have come to this royal position for such a time as this. Uncle Joe, tomorrow is not promised to you. A second term is not guaranteed. Act now. Clean up this mess now. Do it for yourself, but do it for the thousands who stood in the rain to vote for you. Do it for Mayama, who is here with us this morning. Do it for little John, who walked 2 miles this morning to fetch water for his family. Do it for Mazo, who died in childbirth this morning for the lack of proper medical care. Do it.
under the resident agriculture is first and foremost.
The President, Sylvester Chirople, one for spoon that work. All of these agreements, they are very good and unique to Liberia. But is there any timeline for implementation for all of these agreements, arrangement with these companies or international partners?
You know very well that when you take over a country, especially like our country, you have to restore donors conference, your partners, you got to open up opportunities, that confidence building, and we are getting there. I mean, you can see that we are now documenting, people are now signing up, so the timeline is now, things are moving. We talk about free trade, when you go to the borders, the immigration squeezing you, the securities are squeezing, we have to unlock those opportunities. That free trade means you give the people the opportunity to go through things in the right way, in a speedy way. People go to the border, they run into a lot of problems. In fact, these are the issues that we're talking about. Give the people a chance to move around freely, to do business, bring goods, carry goods to that country. That's our emphasis. That's what we mean about unlocking opportunities for all of our commodities that come in and out of the country.
Thank you, Mr. President.
A pleasant warm welcome to the Friday edition of the program, The Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM, folks. We'd like to say good morning and welcome to the show. We are here this morning to bring you another splendid edition of the program, The Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. And we are certainly here this morning. The time check is exactly 10 minutes past 8 o'clock. And indeed, today is Friday. TGIF, thank God it's Friday, and thank God we are here this morning to rumble you through the Friday, the weekend edition of the program, the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. Whatever you are, however you listen, whatever the occasion, we'd like to say welcome to our regular followers on Facebook. We say thank you for always following. Thank you for the privilege of your company. And those of you following via the radio, we say thank you to as well for always following. Whenever we are here, you're there, you trust Spoon. That's why it was always there whenever we are here. So we say welcome to the show. Today is Friday, and it's a very great day. Lots of things happening. We have to be grateful for life. A few minutes ago rather, before starting the show, I received a call. You know, life, we have to be very grateful. Waking up in the morning and seeing yourself very strong, healthy, energetic. Breathing the air fresh enough, we have to be grateful for the life. Life in itself is a blessing for you as an individual. So you have to be very grateful. A few minutes ago, we received a call from one of my friends, giving the death news of one of our friends there in Zubatan, Dupotiro, Saki Johnson, in a tragic motorbike accident. And it's something else, and that's life. We'd like to say normal to the Johnson family there in Zubatan, around the Bishop Kula Junction area. We say normal, take solace in the Lord. That's life. And we have to be grateful for the air that we breathe. So we say take solace in the Lord. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite day. Okay, let me just jump over this one. To be grateful is to recognize the love of God in everything. So we have to be grateful. Put on the attitude of gratitude. Put on the attitude of gratitude. Because there are many who actually wanted to be a part of today, Friday, the 8th of August. But they were unable to be here. Here you are, strong, energetic. Stop the complaining. Move on with life. Face the challenges. worked hard, and certainly God going to actually increase you in a very big way. And today is the birthday of one of the eminent sons of Nimba County, a very strong, progressive young man. And he was one of those who sat here initially to present this show on this same platform. That's you, a friend and brother, Cherio P. Sager. Today is your birthday. Today is August 8th. Today is your birthday. We'd like to say happy, happy, happy birthday out to you as you celebrate another year. We pray that God increase you in a very big way. Knowledge, wisdom, good health, and I just pray for God choicest blessing upon you, my friend Cherio. You live there in the Bonas Farm, Peloton area, and I know today we're going to be knocking bottles. Yeah, so happy birthday to Cherio P. Sager Javier from your wife, Hannah Davis, your children thinking about you. That's you, Cherio P. Sager. Today is your birthday. Fresh from China with a master in international relations. So we say happy birthday out to you, a very progressive young man. All right, so we are here today. The weather report for today says temperature is 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and precipitation is 85%. Humidity is 90%, and wind speed per hour is 15 meters per hour. So today we expect heavy rain. According to the weather report for today, for Montserrat County, Monrovia, the weather report for today says we will experience heavy rain. So you have to take along with you your umbrella, your raincoats, so that you don't be embarrassed. And the game is open. We are giving cash out today. Yesterday we did. Today we are doing same. We are giving cash out to our folks, and also giving you the opportunity to participate in the Win Liberia Bonanza, which is the 24th of August. We're going to be giving out bag of rice. As you've been listening to Shannon Guer, he says the wrecking rice. Yes, the wrecking rice. And we're going to be giving out smartphones. We're going to be giving out percolator and pressing iron, all of those things, all packaged for you just because you participated in the entire raffle draw. So by participating, you stand for yourself, you stand to win for yourself 5,000 Liberian dollars this morning, 10,000, 20,000, 25,000 this morning, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, and 25,000 Liberian dollars this morning. And all you need to do is just to play with the minimum of 100, that's 50 Liberian dollars. 50 Liberian dollars qualifies you to be a part of the entire process. As we go on, we do just give cash out to our folks. So we are encouraging you to double up and play. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Play more than one time. You can play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. With that, you stand a chance to win for yourself some cash. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. So just double up and play. 50 Liberian dollars qualifies you to win for yourself 5,000 or 10,000 or better still 20, 25,000. And you stand a chance to be part of the Win Liberia Bonanza. And with that, you stand a chance to win Belco Rice as we approach the August 24th holiday. You stand a chance to win for yourself a bag of rice, percolator, pressing iron, electric pressing iron, the electrical pressing iron. You stand to win for yourself some of them. And then we give smartphones out as well. So it is just open for you, and it is just for you to participate and win for yourself some of those things. So the instant win is on now. *255 *4#. *255 *4#. This is the Wizzy Wasa. It is on. The Wizzy Wasa is on. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. *255 *4# is the code. *255 *4# Just by playing with 50 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to win for yourself 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, or 25,000 Liberian dollars. We acknowledge our followers, those of you following that our page with us. Thank you for always following. Thanks for the privilege of your company. And we're very happy to have you following. 18 minutes past 8 o'clock. My name is Emmanuel Balen David. I'm alongside my colleague Lorena Honoree, who's going to join me very shortly as we together rumble through today's edition of the program, the Today Show. Tough times do not last, but tough folks do last. It is good to persevere, move strong. And now today is Friday. We are wishing you a happy Friday, filled with joy, filled with all of the goodies that life has to offer. So you have to engage the day with positivity, optimism. You have to be very courageous enough. Though times are hard, but you have to actually focus and keep moving. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, but the courage to wake up and keep moving, that counts. And also do not look at where you fall, look at where you stumble toe, because where you stumble toe is where the mistake happens. And where you fall is just the end of the action. The end of the action can in no way determine the root cause of the action. So you have to look back to where you went wrong and rectify some of those mistakes so that you don't have a reoccurrence of what happened. So with that, folks, we have to say welcome to the show. We have to crisscross the country to speak of our correspondents, to get a sense of understanding what is making news in parts of Liberia. And we encourage you to keep following and keep playing the game. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. So we're here this morning. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. For those of you celebrating birthday alongside Cherry P. Segia, we want to say happy birthday out to you. And if you celebrated days ago, belated birthday greetings going out to you. So let's crisscross the county to speak of our correspondents to know exactly what is going on in other places. We go to Nimba County to speak with our Cherry. Did I say Cherry? Christopher Fine. Christopher Fine is there in Nimba County. And news coming from Nimba County is kind of an interesting. A mother gave birth to 3, and she was unfortunate and she died. She was successful in giving birth to 3 and then died. So we're going to get a report on that to know exactly what happened, what went wrong as we go on. So let's go to Nimba County to speak with our Nimba County correspondent, Christopher Fine. Christopher Fine is there in Nimba County. We go to Nimba County to speak with our Nimba County correspondent. So we are here this morning, folks. 21 minutes past 8 o'clock. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. We go to Nimba County now to speak with our Nimba County correspondent, Christopher Fine, to know exactly what is going on in Nimba County. And then we go other places. Let's go to Nimba County. We have on the line with us our Nimba County correspondent, Christopher Fine. Good morning, Chris. How are you doing this morning? And how is Nimba County?
Good morning, Emmanuel, and good morning to the folks here this morning. How's everyone this morning?
We're doing good. God minding us. Hoping that you are doing good as well. Yeah, just walk us through the latest development there in Nimba County. What do we know about the latest development? Talk us through.
That's all, Emmanuel. At the Secondary Comprehensive Health Center, we overheard a bad news at the facility. And when we rushed at the scene, there is information about a lady who came from Kuwait town, and she delivered with triplets. When she delivered with triplets, according to the nurses, she successfully delivered, and everybody, were happy, and the nurses and doctors left. And everybody were like, happy about the deliveries and so on. After 2 hours, later on, we received a sad news that this lady passed out and left those 3 children on earth.
Wow. And it's very sad for those of you who are following our Facebook page. I've displayed the picture of the 3, the agenda. Oh, wow, a very sad news. Did the health facility give reason that led to her death?
So the facility itself, secondary comprehensive health center have been one of the facility that really cater to patients.
Mm,
And Emmanuel, let's admit, and think that the facility, they actually been doing their best, and we are not experienced what we experience about this child insecurity.
mm,
This is not a first of income for someone to give birth to triplet in Bowie.
mm,
Currently, we have another guy that is one cool in Bowie, and he also also gave birth to the triplet at the comprehensive health center.
mm,
And so this one is shocking news to us, and I don't know how really happy, but the lesson that said you could see the faces of all the nurses how regrettable this situation is to them. And some of them even started crying, and when you see their faces, loyalty, because according to them, they actually want to put this particular woman on the spotlight because
mm,
I don't know whether they have maybe somebody, each facility where price is given to them when you successfully give birth to triplets or maybe 2 or 3 times in your facility, maybe price is given to them, I don't know, but you could see the sadness in the faces of everyone out there, and the facility was shocked when this incident happened.
mm. So let's talk about the father to these children. The family. What are they saying in terms of taking care of these 3 children?
The uncle, we verbally talked to, talking with the uncle, he said he cannot officially give the family position on the death of this it is a Saturday, and they are going to bury the child,
The mother.
the
Mm-hmm.
daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and after that, they're going to come out. And there are a few people that have been coming up with aid.
Mm,
And one of those that actually came with helping him to pour a carton of milk and brought it at the facility is Amanda Quigley Tabet, the CEO of 430 Brabi in Louis, a wife in America. She gave a carton of milk to the parents yet
mm.
until they can take care of the child, until they can come up with final decision. A situation as such, we have people that actually been, like sometimes look for
Mm-hmm.
child
Humanitarian.
and adopt and so on. So I don't know whether the family will agree for somebody to adopt their children and take care of them and so on. Maybe they are physically fit to take care of those children. So these are things that we're looking in between.
Mm. And I'm a little concerned. Taking care of these children is very important. Looking at these 3 little babies here, and their mother is no longer. Uh, is the family calling for help in terms of how can they be reached? Probably somebody is listening, and then you want to help shoulder some of the responsibility of these 3 children, because it's very sad to have their mother no more.
So currently I don't have the contact of the family member. Maybe if somebody want to reach out to them, maybe they can contact me, then maybe I can take the phone, I can go there, then maybe they can establish contact and so on. I can take that initiative. But for now, I don't have the contact number of the family.
Mm.
Because where they live a little bit far off from secondary, it's about like 45 minutes ride up the back from secondary to Bowie Town.
Mm. And something I forgot to ask about. What is the status of the health status of these 3 children? Are they okay? And doctor have done check on them and established that they are okay, they are good, and everything is perfect.
Yes, they are okay. And at the facility now, they are the most focused person now.
Mm.
Manuel, as the year when this shocking news happened. So everybody now they want for any other thing to happen to the children. People have their own way of interpreting differently.
Mm.
So they are the most focused person now. And Dr. Said, who is the president of the facility, whenever he entered the facility, the first place he just faced before going to the office is those children. Because he want to see how healthy they are. Although they are healthy and nothing is happening to them.
And can you just remind us the name of the facility and where this facility is located? Which part of Nimba County?
This facility is located in Secretary City, Nimba County District number 7, which has some related facility district.
And what's the name of the health facility?
Secretary Comprehensive Health Center.
All right, Chris. Thanks a lot for updating us with those development. It's very sad, and I wish that a well-meaning Liberians humanitarian group can speedily come to the aid of those children and help the family. All right, Chris. Thank you for updating us with that report.
Thank you, Father, for having me this morning.
All right, Christopher Fine from Nimba County bringing us up to speed with a report emanating from Nimba County where a lady gave birth to triplets and at the end of the day she died and the children are on earth here with us. So the issue of aid, and it is the Saclay Comprehensive Hospital in District number 7, Nimba County, Saclay. This is something very, very, very sad. And that's life. That's life. All right, folks, we are here. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. And indeed, we are here this morning to rumble you through the weekend edition of the program. We are here to rumble you through the weekend edition of the program. So we are giving cash out this morning, *255 *4#. *255 *4#. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. *255 *4#. Play with just 50 Liberian dollars and stand a chance to win for yourself 5,000 Liberian dollars, 10,000 Liberian dollars. We give out to 25,000 Liberian dollars. And also by taking in the game, you stand a chance to win for yourself a bag of rice, percolator, and other things as we get up to our Win Liberia Bonanza for this month. So we are encouraging you to double up and play *255 *4#. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. On the Today Show, *255 *4# is the code for those of you who wanting to play. You can just dial *255 *4#, and you have to be a Lone Star Cell subscriber. And then you will certainly be a part of the process. You can play more than one time. You can play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. With that, you stand a chance to be part of the process. You position your number to a strategic point. When I'm doing the draw, if your number pops up as one of the winning numbers, trust me, you will instantly walk away with your cash. So let's go to Maryland to speak of our Maryland County correspondent. And thereafter, we will go to Wapodo County to speak of our Wapodo County correspondent. With that, we come back in studio and rumble you through the papers, initiate our talking point for today's discussion, give you a chance of understanding about what we are discussing, and give you the opportunity to plug forth your calls and make your point. So let's go to Maryland County to speak with Christian Appleton. Christian Appleton is there in Maryland County. We'll go to Maryland County shortly to speak of Christian Appleton. And then we come back, we go to Wapodo County. Wapodo County is our next stop. From Wapodo County, we come back in studio to go to other places. But let's go to Maryland County to speak of our Maryland County correspondent, Christian Appleton. Good morning, Christian. How are you doing this morning, and how is Maryland County?
Yes, good morning. Manuel, I'd like to this morning to our many force this morning.
How's Maryland County this morning? All right, just walk us through the latest unfolding there from the county. What do we know about it?
It's important to inform the public regarding the people health sector, unveiling new OPD expansion to boost healthcare delivery in the county. And of course, in a significant step towards improving healthcare access in southeastern Liberia, The People Health Center has officially dedicated a newly constructed mini expansion of outpatient department, OPD, and the facility located in one of Nimba County's most populated areas is set to enhance, the quality and efficiency of service for thousands of residents. The dedication ceremony, was held on Thursday, that was on yesterday, August 7, 2025, within the health census compound in Privo City. And the event brought together community members, health workers, local officials, and representatives from various ministries and development partners. And welcoming the guest, Dr. Chaka Bono, the resident Dr. Privo Health Center, thank the government and donors institutions for their ongoing support, and of course, it emphasizes the significance of the expansion in addressing the growing healthcare needs of the people historical district and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrison said the health census administrator provided a detailed, overview of the project. He disclosed that the OPD expansion cost a total of 15,329.9, with 81% of the funding sourced from international partners, donors, and the remaining 19% contributed by the national government of Liberia through its regular budgetary allotment. Of course, Mr. Steele also reflected on the center's joining a modern clinic into a comprehensive, health facility. He also proudly noted that the health center now boasts 3 resident medical doctors and a historic milestone for the institution. So representing the Maryland County Director, Mr. Eugene Broma, lauded the achievement but highlighted the urgent need for a fully functional surgical theater at the facility. So his customers were thankful also by the local persons at the ceremony, including Honorable Aloysius Phillips, the superintendent of People's Dedicated Statutory District, who described the OPD expansion as a major leap, forward for public health care delivery. He also pledged continued support on behalf of the local authority. He also pledged continued support to help address outstanding challenges. Also, the political state lawmayor, Honorable Larry Dicker, also praised the health center's administration and reaffirmed the city government's readiness, to partner in future development efforts. So, as I said, the newly expansion OPD facility is designed to reduce patient congestion, shorten wait times, and create a more organized and efficient service delivery system. It also includes dedicated spaces for patient registration and waiting, directly addressing the challenges of overcrowding. And the Political Health Center, Manuel, is located in People Historical District specifically. District number 2 is the largest health facility in the district. It serves a catchment population of over 39,000.
Wow.
It was established in the early 1990s as a small clinic. And of course, the center now offers comprehensive 24/7 care services, including maternal, newborn care, inpatient and outpatient treatment, and emergency medical services. Its reputation, and services extend beyond Maryland County, attracting patients from neighboring districts and even across the border of Africa.
And I think that is a very good move. Thumbs up to our international partners in line with the government to initiate such a very big thing. A new OPD department there at the People's Health Facility in Maryland County. And I know that would mean a very good thing for the people, as you said initially. The hospital serve scores of thousands of people there in the county. Wow. So what have been reaction from the public in terms of such a very good move?
It was welcoming. because to us, therefore, use the facility for its internal purpose and to always the people work, in saving lives.
And I'm also concerned about maintenance of such facility. Is it? I want to ask whether there are some charge in terms of seeking medical attention, and on the other hand, as to whether it is a fully funded facility by the government of Liberia. Mm-hmm. Mm. So what about folks taking treatment and other things? Mm-hmm. Oh, free treatment. Wow. Well, I hope and pray that they maintain the facility and do a very good job there as we go forward. So thank you for updating us with that report from Maryland County. All right, Christian Appiton there from Maryland County, bringing us up to speed with those developments emanating from the county. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. We make our very last stop. We have to go for a very short break and then come back. We will move to Gbapudu County to speak with our Gbapudu County correspondent. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. Folks, if you're just joining us, we say thank you for joining us and thanks a lot for the privilege of your company. And we are here this morning to rumble you through the weekend edition of the program. It is 20 minutes up to 9 o'clock. And this is the Today Show with me, Emmanuel Balen David. And I'm alongside my colleague, Lorena and Honorary. Together, we're going to rumble you through to this edition of the program. And the system is open, very active. *255 *4#. *255 *4#. You play with just $50 Liberian dollars. The minimum of $50 Liberian dollars qualifies you to play and win for yourself 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, or 25,000 Liberian dollars. So we'll do separate draws. We'll do the 5,000 draw, and then we'll move on. We'll do the 10,000 draw. Then we'll move on again at the final stage of the program. We'll do the 20 and 25,000 Liberian dollars draw. So we encourage you to keep playing *255 *4#. You can play more than one time. You can play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. With that, you stand a chance to position your number. You can win more than one time too as well. You can win because for now I have done the 5,000 draw. I'm having numbers here. So very shortly I will embark on the 10,000 draw and then come back and do some 5,000 draw. And then at the final stage of the program, we will do the 20 and 25,000 Liberian dollars draw. So we encourage you to keep playing *255 *4#. *255 *4#. We take a very short break. We'll come back. We'll go to Gbapudu County and then take a very, very short one again and initiate the papers. Rumble through the papers, give you a sense of understanding what is making news in the print media. So that will take a very short break, folks. Keep your dial set. Keep following. Share the live. Invite others to join. This is the weekend edition of the program, The Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
The next generation. Fire and don't suspend. Enforce the laws and surround yourself with people of competence and conscience. Who knows that, like Esther in the biblical narrative, that you have come to this royal position for such a time as this. Uncle Joe, tomorrow is not promised to you. A second term is not guaranteed. Act Clean up this mess now. Do it for yourself, but do it for the thousands who stood in the rain to vote for you. Do it for Mayama, who is here with us this morning. Do it for little John, who walked 2 miles this morning to fetch water for his family. Do it for Mazo, who died in childbirth this morning for the lack of proper medical care. Do it for the next generation. Fire and don't suspend. Enforce the laws and surround yourself with people of competence and conscience. Who knows that, like Esther in the biblical narrative, that you have come to this royal position for such a time as this. Uncle Joe, tomorrow is not promised to you. A second term is not guaranteed. Act now. Clean up this mess now. Do it for yourself, but do it for the thousands who stood in the rain to vote for you. Do it for Mayama, who is here with us this morning. Do it for little John, who walked 2 miles this morning to fetch water for his family. Do it for Mazo, who died in childbirth this morning for the lack of proper medical care. Do it.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. It is 15 minutes up to 9 o'clock. The time check is 15 minutes up to 9 o'clock, and we are back here on the final lap of the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. And we are here with the continuation of the conversation of our correspondent. We'll go to Lofa County shortly, and then we come back. We rumble you through the papers, give you a sense of understanding what is making news in the print media. And then we initiate our talking point for today's discussion, give you the opportunity to plug forth your calls and make your point on some of those issues. And moreover, we're giving cash out to our folks here. Yes, we are giving cash out. So for those of you who want to play the game, you can go on and play *255*4#. *255*4#. With that, you stand a chance to win for yourself. 5,000. I've done the 5,000 draw, and at 9 o'clock, I will kickstart the 10,000 draw. So we encourage you to double up and play. 9 o'clock, I kickstart the 10,000 draw and do some 10,000 draw. And as we go further, we do the 20 and 25,000 draws. So we encourage you to double up and play, make some cash for yourself. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. So we connect with our Lofa County correspondent very shortly and have him on. We connect with Solomon Tibla very shortly. We are establishing contact with him. As soon as we have him on, we certainly go through the discussion, have a conversation with him, what is making news in Lofa County. So keep playing against *255*4#. *255*4#. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. *255*4#. Since we cannot get Solomon, let's go to neighboring Lofa County, to Babaru. So we'll go to Lofa County and then speak with our Lofa County correspondent, Jeremiah Dubber. And then we come back here to have you informed with what is making news in the print media. This is the Today Show, folks, the continuation of the conversation with our correspondent. So we do that as we go on. It is a very important part of the program, so we have to go on and to it as we move on. *255*4#. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Okay, so we have here with us Jeremiah Dubber from Lofa County. Good morning, Jerry. How are you doing this morning in Lofa County, where you speak from?
Good morning, Mara. Good morning to you. Good morning, Liberia, and good morning to many listeners following the Friday edition of the Today Show this morning. It's a pleasure to be on the radio you this morning.
Yes. So how's the county in terms of the weather?
The number thing is a case nobody this is August, matter of fact,
Uh-huh.
and the season is now, so it's no doubt to say it's raining here or the rain is off. Why are we it should be that's the most kind of the weather like we would expect for it to be like this morning.
I haven't lived in rural Liberia before. So at this point in time, farming activities is right.
Farming activities, they continue. On a day-to-day activities, every month that will come, they are asking
Okay.
like for now, in Lofa, is the time that people do weeding in the rice.
Okay.
When the rice, you have to do a weeding so that they can help the rice to grow freely. So this is a season right now people do a weeding.
Okay. So
So that's how it works.
So
farming activities, as we go on, it's like it's dropping gradually, but I think the agriculture ministry will have to continue with awareness to make the people brave in making farm, because imagine the green rest will go in some of the towns and villages, and you will still see the people eating it.
So people okay, let's just talk a little bit about that. How's the issue about the country rice and the imported rice there in the county?
So it's like
50-50. Wow.
Because go to like Clarija,
Mm.
go there, you still put in the free rest, put in the country rest. In Bangama and other city in Lofa, you still see people eating free rest, you still see people eating country rest. So right now, the rice in Lofa, like Popularu district. Popularu district had three super districts. You got Wahata. All of these districts, you go there, you see people selling rice from the bag.
So how much do you buy a bag of 25 kg rice in Lofa County?
So currently 1 month is 3,000, 350, 3,400, 3,250. Yes, around the market. Today is Friday. Today is the market.
Okay.
You see the right 3,250, 3,300. But outside the market now, we go to other communities like the Badigo Quarter, where normally you got somebody baby shop where it's 3,400, 3,450, some places, just like that. And for Pulau, we talk about where people buy the rest, 3,600, 3,700. For Wahasa, 3,750, 3,800. That's how you look at it.
So it varies based on the distance. And finally, before getting to what I call you for, do people buy a cup of rice in Lofa County? If yes, how much a cup of country rice is sold for, and how much a cup of imported rice is sold for?
So I think my favorite statement ratio of this 50-50. Right now in Wangama, a couple of rice, let's say a kilo of rice is like sold for $150. Some places $160, $150. The highest is $150 coming down, and the country rice is just $20, $30 different from the free rice to the country rice. So that's how it is like here. And across the whole country, I tell you that's how it's not basically about the free rice. One we did, then the country rice is $100. You have the discount of $20, $25, sometimes $30 the highest. But it's like together almost. So that where the problem comes. farms, and now you see in most of the towns and villages, when it comes to the farming season, and many people who farm this year, you see that they did not do the squashing for the rest to go. Many farms left, on top because the weather condition. Many people say March, April, May is the time that I can plant the farm and I can clear the farm at that time. But every day that comes, the weather changes.
Okay.
So for this season now, you will see that many people, except those who were either to plant their farm in February, but for those people who started planting the farm April, May, you see that they were not equal to those who were before. So you see that in most of the towns, you see half farm system. People who started the farm, they didn't complete the farm. That's how you know that. So as a result, you see pretty much in all of the towns and villages across the Lofa County. It's not only the Ponjaman. So that's how when the rest comes in Lofa, specifically in the capital city, it's all over. You see people motorbike carrying red to some of these towns and villages that tell you about. So that way the rent should be, the country rent should be, people go for it, but people coming for it in Ponjaman and carrying it.
And Lofa County and Lofa County supposed to be the bread basket. But anyway, that's a discussion for another day. Let's just go straight into it. What's the latest unfolding there from the county?
So another concern has to do with the issue of the Pelham Memorial Hospital, where Christian have expressed concern about the overcharges of services at the Pelham Hospital, and now sometimes saying that JFK is even better. That have been the opinion of some people. We have not established that to be the fact. But because of the way people feel, just judge when it comes to how to be handled and treated at the hospital, it makes it serious. It's now clear that when you are admitted after the Winner Hospital, every night you spend, you have to pay $500 for every night.
$500 Liberian dollars every night.
And it is a German hospital, it's a referral hospital here. Imagine if somebody will go there for a 2 weeks, and that is not part of the drugs and all the tests, everything that you have to do there.
It's just for sleeping. $500 just for sleeping there.
Yeah, for every night you spend that, you have to get that, and that raises a serious concern that many people now around Ponjaman, they are now saying that I think sending the kids they are now transferring their cases to the Nimba County, like Guinea, where they go to Masanta. Some of them go to the clinic here, the Free Pentecostal clinic. If their cases are not handled, they're not end, the other thing about going to Masanta and except emergency cases where they have no control. So the call to government now has been that there will be reduction in some of these services fee that is attached to every patient. Dialogue, immediate dialogue. So worry on the critical worry. Imagine we live in this part of Liberia. To find a resources is difficult. So if you be charging every patient $500 per man, that is not part of the treatment that is supposed to have. Because when you go even to do a test, you should pay for it. You should first pay for the test. It's something very, very, very challenging. And what we are getting is that the only good side about it is that whatever distance it may be across Lofa County, the ambulance fee now has been dropped.
Okay.
It was around 8,000, 7,000, 9,000, and it has now dropped to $2,000. No matter the distance you will be in, you'll find yourself across Lofa. Once the ambulance company you have to give them. Then when you come to the hospital now, you start these other services to pay for everything that you will have to be attended to in the hospital. So it's a serious call to the Ministry of Health to see how they can restructure some of these things and make sure that people get to know exactly the importance of better wear, as it has been referred to as the model hospital in the in the entire Lofa County.
And
so that has been the concern from the citizen, but we are yet to get the fact side of it from
speaking with the administration, yeah.
The medical director at the hospital. Many times they are issues like that, they are busy and all. But we just hope that they work on fine and that the people can, as they want, people can refer all their cases at their hospital and not be thinking about the fee that is attached to the hospital.
So
it's something very challenging to have said that a private clinic like Pentecostal is even better. It's better for me to go there than for me to go to the hospital. That's something that we need to look at.
So it seems that private hospital is charging way lesser than what the government hospital is charging there in the county.
For the scale of preference, where they say that those are normally go to the both
facilities.
If you say that it's better for me to go to Pentecostal than you go to Telewea, it means that the services at Telewea is the fees are high. The Pentecostal, and sometimes to have said even that I prefer to go to Masaka and Guinea. It means that we are now the having some sleep on it when it comes to the services rendered in that hospital. So we just hope that they can work on that and make sure that the people can see the impact of what it takes to have a government institution.
So before letting you go, do we have a sense of understanding what was first paid and that have been referred to as now exorbitant?
Normally, they are not paying anything of charge, like you pay for the bed that you sleep on. You are only, if you are only asked to pay for their medication, there was just a draw withdrawing form system that is there to help the city to make sure that they do the trust in the hospital, because from the previous stage, usually have been one of the partner in terms of the facility to bring medication, but now government cannot do all that. To bring in what I said, when you come in the hospital, any other treatment you getting, you put it back. And when you go, another person come and use it the same way. So that system was introduced. To pass administration. That's I'm talking about for the near time. So they have worked with that, and they have worked with that system. But introducing this other system that every night you spend, you have to pay for the bed. Maybe if you spend 3 nights or 5 nights, you got to return the 500 by 5. That is not part of the services. All services like doing tests and other things. And you have to go through all of these things. And before, when a patient is taken to the hospital, be it emergency or whatever, the first thing you have to, before they touch you to know exactly what's happening, you have to pay for that fee as well. So these are things that have been introduced, and you see that our people, the part of Liberia, we find ourselves in these rural places. When it comes to finance issue, people get concerned about it. So if you will say that before even you beat that dose, be tested and beat that dose with what happening to you, you have to pay for that first. Then the other services that you pay for it, and the pay you have to pay.
Okay.
That have been very difficult for them to understand.
All right. We hope that the Ministry of Health can actually prop into that as we go on. Thank you, Jeremiah Dober from Lofa County, for bringing us up to speed with that development. And thanks a lot for always availing yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm going to have a wonderful weekend
I'll go. I ain't go more. Okay, thank you to Jeremiah Dober. Is our man there in Lofa County, bringing us up to speed with those developments. All right, folks, we are here this morning. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. We are actually moving the final lap of the program, the weekend edition of the program. Today is the 8th day in the 8th month, and we'd like to say thanks a lot for tuning in, joining us, and thank you for always being there. My name is Balen Emmanuel David here this morning. So we get to other things here. Okay, we get to the papers to bring you what is making news in the paper. And as we were having a conversation with our correspondent, we did the 10,000 joy. Congratulations to some of our folks. To our folks who have won for themselves 10,000, 5,000. We will come back and do the 5,000 joy again. So we do the 5,000 joy, 15 minutes past 9 o'clock, another 5,000 joy, another batch of winners. And then we pause it there for some minute. And at 9:45, we kickstart the 20 and the 25,000 draw. So we encourage you to double up and play *255 *4#. *255 *4#. The more you play, the better the chances of winning. *255 *4#. We are encouraging you to double up and play and make for yourself some cash. So let's get to the papers and bring you what is making news in the print media. All right, yesterday was the Say No to Drugs campaign, and it was a very massive one. Lots of folks stand out, and I make around in Central Monrovia, and I saw people, in their numbers, and Facebook went black. Yes, we saw lots of black cutters say no to drugs, and the list goes on and on and on. So we will rumble through the papers and give you a sense of understanding what is making news in the print media. We have the front page Africa right here, and this story on the front page Africa says lawmakers admit failure in drug war. Vow action after accepting protester petition. Lawmakers admit failure in drug war. Vow action after accepting protesters' petition. Liberian lawmakers have publicly admitted their government's failure to curb drug trafficking and abuse, pledging to take urgent action after receiving a petition from anti-drug campaigners during Thursday's Say No to Drugs march in Monrovia. The protest, organized by concerned Liberians against drug abuse, drew thousands of citizens demanding tougher laws, penalties, and the political will to dismantle the networks fueling the nation's drug crisis. In their petition, campaigners accused the government of allowing traffickers and dealers to operate with impunity, while the victim of drugs addiction whisked away. The real enemies, who are the drug traffickers and dealers, walk free, shielded by weak laws, easier bail conditions, lenient sentences, and complices in position of authority. The petition reads, "They profit from the destruction of our children, the tears of mothers and fathers, and the collapse of our community. This cannot continue. We refuse to idly watch an entire generation perish." The campaigner, mostly women and youth, under the banner Say No to Drug campaign, braved the heavy downpour of rain early Thursday morning to stage a peaceful protest against the proliferation of ghettos and influx of dangerous substances, including kush, cocaine, heroin, Italian white, among others, in Liberia. In the petition, the campaigner claimed that Liberia is bleeding due to the influx of illegal drugs, not only in Monrovia, but other parts of the country. Our beloved Liberia is bleeding. Communities are living in fear, despair, and hopelessness. Every day we witness the heartbreaking scares of our families and friends lying on the streets, cornered like they are living dead. If you want to look at more of this story, you have to certainly get the front page African newspaper. Liberia risks losing millions in climate finance without carbon market authority. This is a story on the front page African newspaper. Okay, let's get to other papers here. Let's get to the Liberia investigator. 1,000 protests. Liberia's drug crisis demand national emergency and tougher laws. LTA chairman Massacre denies virus salaries claim. Say 3,600 generator fuel is false. And I think it was a question asked in an interview at the state broadcast, and I watched that. First Lady Katuman Bwaka launched foundation to empower women and underserved Liberians. So we move on. Yes, let's go to other papers, and then we kickstart our talking point for today's discussion. And let me just go to this one and feature the DN News. No mercy for drug laws. Life in prison or no peace. Youth protesters demand life sentence for traffickers and users. Fearless members of Rescue Youth Alliance stormed the street Capitol building, calling on the government to slam life imprisonment on all found guilty of drug crimes. Importers, users, and enablers alike, backed by President Joseph Boakai. All right, so this is it. So for our discussion today, we will look at something in line with this entire drug issue, and we're going to read you some responsibility by individuals, some of our responsibility as people, and then we look at government responsibility, and we have your view on who bear the greater responsibilities. So we will read it and then give you a sense of understanding. It's not about shaping blame, but who bears the greater responsibility in these issues. So we'll get your view as well. All right, say, okay, a person owes certain core responsibility to themselves if they want to protect their well-being and live a better, more fulfilling life. These responsibilities are about caring for your body, mind, emotion, and future. So we look at key responsibility as an individual you owe to yourself. Protect your health, guide your mind and emotion, practice self-discipline, build and protect your finances, maintain a safe environment, grow spiritually and morally, keep hope and purpose alive. So we deal with it one at a time. Protect your health, physical health. Okay, let's go to mental health. Manage stress, take break, and avoid environments or relationships that damage your peace of mind. Avoid harm. Stay away from dangerous substances, reckless habit, or risky behavior that can shorten or damage your life. Guide your minds and emotion. Educate yourself. Keep learning to make better life decisions and adapt to change. Self-respect. Maintain your dignity by setting personal boundaries. Emotional awareness. Understand your feelings and work through them rather than ignoring or bottling them up. Positive influence. Surround yourself with people and ideas that uplift you. So we come to self-discipline. Control. Okay. time management and all of those things, you have to manage it. You have to install some of those things. Control yourself. Think before acting, especially when making big decisions. Consistency. Keep promises you make to yourself, like sticking to healthy habits. Build and protect your finances. We will jump on that. Maintain a safe environment. Physical safety. Live in a place that is secure and avoid unsafe situations. So getting involved in such bad habit that will damage you linked to unsafe situation. All right, so keep hope and purpose alive. Get goals. Stay resilient. Celebrate progress. So let's go to set goal. Have something meaningful to work towards. Stay resilient. Accept that life has challenges, but commit to pushing through. So we get to the responsibility of the government to its people in protecting them. So we look at it. Okay. All right. Let me lay my hands on it quickly. Okay. This is for okay. Let's deal with parent responsibility to children. A parent carry a set of essential responsibility to give their child or children the best chance to live a safe, healthy, and fulfilling life. This duty covers physical care, emotion support, guidance, and preparation for future. Provide basic needs. Parents are to provide basic needs for their children. Parents are doing these things. Ensure safety and protection. Physical safety. Keep children away from abuse, neglect, dangerous environment, and harmful people. Create a home where they feel loved, respected, and free from fear. Another one says, give love and emotional support. Unconditional love. Show care regardless of mistakes or challenges. Because these are things that are associated with people getting involved in habit. Encouragement. Praise effort and achievement to build confidence. Listen, pay attention to their concerned feelings and dreams. Conflict resolution. Teach healthy ways to handle disagreement. Educate and guard. Formal education, you have to ensure access to schooling and learning materials, blah, 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 lab skills, and the list goes on. So let's get to the issue of the responsibility of our government to its people. The government is responsible to safeguard fundamental rights and promote public safety and health and welfare. Additional state responsibility is listed. General protection of life, liberty, and security. That is Article 11 of our Constitution. So in a nutshell, not to just go through all because it's a lengthy piece that I researched and jot down because of time. The government is responsible to protect its citizens from things that are dangerous to them. By providing protection, the government is clothed with the responsibility to enact laws that will help in the process and execute mandates that are in line with the law to help in the process. Looking at all of those characteristics and the proliferation of drug in our surrounding, looking at the source in children getting involved in drug addiction, all of those things that characterize people getting engaged in such a habit. I have brought to you the role of individual things that we need to do for ourselves, parents, because there are some people who they were under the parent roof and they didn't get involved in such a thing, and they reach to a point 18 and above. Sometimes in Liberia, you have to reach some 25, 27-year-old before you go on your own because of the environment and other things. But in other countries, people 18 years old, you go on their own. They didn't get engaged in some of those habits while under the roof of their parents. But as soon as they went on their own, they got involved in such a habit. And then it becomes very devastating to them. They got involved in lots of things. Looking at your responsibility as a person to uphold yourself. And we come down to government responsibility to provide a safe environment. Looking at those three things that I just mentioned, responsibility, parents' responsibility to their children, looking at individual responsibility, and looking at the responsibility of the government, who bear the greater responsibility as it relates to the influx of drugs into our country, people getting engaged in this habit. So I want to hear from you, my people. I want to hear from you. Who can we blame? Can we blame parents not restricting their children, not exercising some discipline, not installing some discipline? There are some parents who do those things, but at the end of the day, children still get involved. Can we blame the environment that we live in? That our government is supposed to provide a very safe environment. Going after drug dealers, going after ghettos, cracking down on ghettos. Can we blame the government? Or can we blame ourselves as an individual, not holding on to some of those principles that we needed to hold on to, and we allowed ourselves to get involved in some of those things? So I want to hear from you as our audience. But before getting to you, let me just join my colleague Lorena Honoree as we talk a little bit about it and get your view on the issues. So good morning, Lorena, and how was your night? How's the morning going?
Good morning, Emmanuel. I can say the morning is perfect, but I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to God that I'm alive here. That's the first thing, and at the same time, the fact that I could make it to work, although I'm very late.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I'm here. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm doing good. And talking about what you are discussing, if I should add my voice to who do we blame, right? Let me just say thank you to you first for being here always with your people. You come from miles away, but you are always here. You are highly appreciated. I will blame everybody. The first group I'm blaming, the first person, or I blame the parents first. Because in everything in this country, we can just say go, but our hearts are very far from God. Even as a full household where there is a mother and a father, Emmanuel, you still need God to help you raise a child. You give birth to the baby, and then the baby grows into a child, and then into a teenager, and later on an adult. Here you are. Your mom didn't have to say, Emmanuel, I can't go to work. You are already an adult. You know that you need to wake up in the morning and come to work. All right. So some people think they are, and then at the same time, there are parents who are very irresponsible, Emmanuel. You don't watch the friends your children go around. When I told you what I did as a bad habit, it came from friends. It didn't come from, So this friend coming around, my father didn't think that was what was going to be introduced to me. You understand? So sometimes you watch the friends coming around your children. Do your investigation, because your children are your future. Yeah, they'll say, oh, no, that friend, that poor friend, or, he live on mind, go behind them and do check. Background check. They see what they say when you want to get married, you need to do background check behind your spouse. The same thing your children, friends. Because right now that friends putting their children inside. And it's getting worse by the day. So go back and check. And you understand? Behind those friends. Be careful of the friends your children are following. Where do they spend their time? You need to know. The school also should be a part of, the child upbringing. The institution, the teachers, the friends at school. Where do they go for lunch? Because that's how you can start. Sometimes they go for lunch, they smoke weed. And Where they go for lunch, they can smoke in the same place, they can eat in the same place. It's becoming like it's just normal. Students in uniform smoking. So you need to check that out. The reason why the parents carry the biggest responsibility is because you gave birth to your child. You are responsible for your child. Yeah, the government has its part to play because you can hear the people say, oh, the government child there, or the government children, you know. But the government officials got their own babies, they have their own children, and that is their first priority, not yours. You understand? So parents have the major role, they play a major role in the child well-being, the children well-being, how the children grow, how they come up. The parents have a major role to play. Number one, you are the number one. Before we look at the society, and then at times look at the community. You live in a community flooded with, in a slum community, let me just say, flooded with ghettos and drinking shops, those small king juice shops. Who said children can be raised over there? You know how many people used to talk about Nukutan? You know how many great men and women came from Nukutan? Why couldn't they waste their life away and just be the Nukutan kind of, what the mindset they have about Nukutan? Why they couldn't just be the Nukutan peer pressure thing and follow this and, but no. So at times you look at the community, okay, my child is in it. There was a time my daughter and I were living in one community, I will not call it name. You can use that community to get to town if you don't want to use the main road. So you already know what I'm talking about. Flooded with same houses. In fact, we were in the middle, the only concrete house in the middle of that. Where people used to take bath behind our room window because they didn't have bath. So they would wake up at 5 in the morning to take bath. Yet, Goretti will wake up in the morning, get ready, go to school. After school, she's indoor. There's no yard to play. So she's inside. If she'll be reading books, she'll be reading books. If she'll be watching TV, she'll be watching TV. In that community. But there are children that grew up in that community. You need to see where they are now. So it's not a community too. So we're not going to blame the community as much. Except weak parents. There are some weak parents that will just keep blaming and blaming and blaming. And there are parents that want the children to go low for it and bring it. All the responsibility brought down on the parent. Let me just leave it.
So for you, the parent bear the greatest responsibility.
Exactly. And there are parents that children go to school, they don't have any conversation with the teachers, the instructors. They don't know how the kids are doing. They pass to the next class, that's good. But what are the abilities of the kids? How do they contribute in class? What have you observed? Who are they friends with? What do you think about those friends? You can ask the teachers questions. People don't pay attention. Somebody leave the children on their own. My son is 8 years old. There is a child in his class who is also 8 years old, who the mother can put him on the bike. You know that past day, Emmanuel, I could have come in here and just walk to your school, but I walked him to the school before coming back. I'm not going to call you to tell you, Emmanuel, I passed you. Yeah. But I took him to the school, got his food. They check out children, they just put it on the bike put them ready as spoon. They're going by the business. So that now that they are going, let's look at a girl child around 8, 9 years old. Somebody say, oh, you're going to school and just start walking there and say, come to my car, let me give you money or let me give you biscuit or candy. Maybe she hasn't been warned. Don't talk to no stranger. She go jump in her car. Nobody knows if that's her parent or not her parent. Nobody can do anything about it. The parent, because it really, so they curl up in the bed behind some kind of man, the woman, or the man curl up behind some kind of woman butt. So he able to can't walk his child to school. And also they play major role. Everything call me, come mind your children for you. That God will take care of your children. Like you in your community, the community is dirty. You say the government. The government will clean your community. You see the government officials' community is dirty. Where they live, in their compound, they can even smell dirt. They cast the people driving and know the way it's built. They can't even know if the road rocket or anything. Like you must say shaking. Then you say government, everything government. Emmanuel, look at yesterday. Say no to drugs. After that, people gather to get drunk and misbehave. So people posting some videos. So after saying no to drugs, the next thing I to go fight for men. 2 women fighting for men. Another group, they enjoy it. Big girls are outside. After saying say no to drugs, stay in a say no to drugs t-shirts, but getting drunk and making noise at entertainment places. What is that? What are you trying to prove? And what message are you sending out there? You just marched. Me, I didn't march. I was on the radio talking about it. You that went to march. Under the rain, you were say no to drugs. I say they say no to drugs. People just die in it because of the price, Liberian. That anything happening in Liberia, maybe part of it, where the teacher or go march. After that, we go jolly. People didn't even care, boy. That was most of the drugs students were there yesterday saying say no to drugs. You might not blame the parents there.
Yeah. Blame shifting the greater responsibility to the parents. What's your recommendation? And then that's how people answer the question. I'm not interviewing you.
I mean,
but,
I was answering and taking recommendation.
Yeah.
At the same time.
So for those of you who will give responsibility to a particular group, you should give your recommendation.
My recommendation to parents is that pay attention, be present in your child's or children's lives.
Someone's testifying here for concerning what you said. As big as Carity was, you still carry her to YMCA to play basketball.
Exactly. During vacation school time, kudos to you. What's the name? Please give that person a shout out. That is true. People been
Zabu Papi Z Pocket.
Okay, how are you, sir?
Yeah.
Happy weekend.
That's the name there.
Yeah. And you know, I used to you heard I know you say go by yourself.
Pop Z Pocket. Yeah.
And you know, so I blame parents. I put the responsibility on you, and I'm saying you can be a better parent minus plus money. Because there are money people who just depend on other people to raise their children. So they think they're not about money. Pay attention, be present, be involved.
Yeah.
And make sure the children open up to you. Look at that other woman who the child died because she had to go do abortion and on her own. So anybody could give her anything to insert in her. You as the mother, you could have said, you know what, my child, you're born a child. I will take care of you. If I would say cassava or query or roast cassava or whatever, you will take care of the child. Or if you didn't want it and you wanted the child to have an abortion, you would have make sure it would have been done the proper way. Instead of the child being afraid to talk to you. People don't have conversation with their children, Emmanuel. You don't know what the child is doing. You don't observe. Child coming or the child, stool. You don't even know. You can't even notice that child just smoked. I able to juke you when you're sleeping and take your blood and go do blood tests. When you know, when all you noticing. That is how obsessed I am as a parent. That I will do blood tests. Instead of all scared, follow me.
And dealing with it at a very earlier age helps.
Exactly. You know, but you lead a child. Let me tell you one problem I have with parents. Go play. Emmanuel, go play. That go play thing. Now what can sport children? The child in the community floating. You still go play. They to that other person's house and to the other person's house. They don't even know how to sit down. You can't keep them home. Even they grow tomorrow, they get married, they can't sit down. Because they already used to go play. So they can't sit down. They can only come home.
There's that orientation.
Yeah.
That's
the foundation. So parents, be present. My children live with me, but are you present in their life, even though they're living with you? Or they can just say hello, daddy, papa, you to go inside the room, you know what happened. As more we on our room, he noticed it because he was always present. He said, why will you let mosquito call broad day? When you get no mosquito, when you get no roach, no spider. Broad day, let it. So he got concerned. He will not enter my room because the mosquito, I let the mosquito call in the hallway between my room and his room. You know, he was a nosy father. He will kick your room door in the morning to see who all slept or who all did. So it was so difficult. I'm telling you. So when I taste it, I want to taste it again, and I won't go in ghetto. I don't like the name. So in my room, I put the mosquito coil there. Happened the first time he didn't complain. Second time, why will you let mosquito? So he started telling me, my pa would take time and come on fly himself and follow you. So where you going? What are you going to purchase? And he found out. Be present. Notice what is going on because it will not be perfect all the time. And you understand? There will be challenges where they will meet some friends that will. My son, he knows to speak. Though people used to ask me if I hire him in America, they said, "But not born yet," because of the way he speaks. So other children around in where we're living in Duazo in the compound started speaking Kolokwa, teaching him how to speak Kolokwa. If you notice, he tried to speak the Liberian Kolokwa, but it sounds very ugly. That's what they say. Because friends will always have influence. He's shy that the way he speaks, he might be bullied for it. I had to talk to him. I said, I noticed it. I said, let me tell you, do not have to speak the way your other friends speaking. Speak the way your tongue going. Speak like that. It's okay. I say you can't speak Koloka, you're so special, you in Liberia, you can say speak your little Koloka, but you don't have to force it out when you're around certain places. Let me try to speak it before. Don't care. I said you only supposed to fear God. Next your parents. If I am man say you can speak that, I speak that. Speak the vocabularies that come in your head. Let it flow. When your friends don't understand, tell them the meaning. Yeah. Tell them the meaning of what you are saying. He was the one that told me that laser, I think we can call laser, the other name of laser is newt. As far as I graduated from university, you know the name newt. You just don't know. He said, oh, mommy, look at the newt. I said, newt? What? We started looking for a sister and myself. The sister to research. She said, mommy, that's true, that newt. Who taught me, even though they phone, the internet thing, can help the children. But you need to pay attention. Be present. Pay attention. Parents. You know, later on you be crying, say no to drugs. They can say we try. The child already gone before you start trying. When they were about to go, you notice it. When you present, they get some parents go to work in the morning. After work, because they say they're making money, go see them gather. So the evening, the boys say they're making money. Every evening they must gather. That different person raising their children, they're nice, they're nanny. You think nanny can make her money? You think nanny will love your children like you? After where you say you must sit and you and your friends, your car together. Every evening, someone from Monday to Friday. Just they finish with work before they pack their car. Every evening, the big girl, the big boss, they must gather. So what's happening at home with the children? What's going on? We can say so much,
yeah.
you know.
And I think you are best suited to actually address the issue because
I'm a parent.
Yeah, and for me, I did mine through research and other things. So and hoping to have mine. So and I'll follow suit. So that's it. You have to spend. So we take your course, okay? We take your course now. We use our alternative line 0776 46 24 17 05551011075. Who bear the greater responsibility and what is your recommendation? 05551011075 0776 46 24 17. These are the numbers to call us and make your point. We are looking at the issue of we're closing the entire week with the junk issue because it was the most trending thing and we talked about it yesterday and other things. So we are finding solutions, wrapping our heads around it, discussing it, talking around it to find to give others ideas as we go on. Good morning. Yes, sir. You are live. What is your name and where do you call us from?
Okay. Good morning. My name is Labra Chikamoyu, and I phone in from a district number 10 resident to be precise,
Smaro. Yeah, so we are looking at who bear the greater responsibility. And what is your recommendation? What do you think?
Yeah. So I followed the conversation Sunday this morning, and let me approach you, and let me approach the lady in studio there. The parent is responsible who bear the greater responsibility. If you are doing a ratio, the parent bears 70% and husband bear the rest of the 20%. Right? The parent bears 70% and the government bears the rest. Now, that is the issue. You have the child every time with you. You need to do time calculations. The child goes to school for the morning. Okay, you have to do everything for the school after. The child goes to school in the morning. You want some time or 2, 3, 4 people there. Now, so the child there with you, the child there with you for 5 o'clock or more. So the next day, you can go back on that job. Now, for the course there after, the government will figure out that on the kids and the madam sure. Right? But the they put that against drugs, I would say the community also get a greater responsibility. Because it is within the community we have the drugs, it is within the community we have the drugs.
So what's your recommendation? No time.
Okay, so my recommendation would be the government should have the community leaders into the process
Okay, thank you. Let's go. Good morning. What's your name and where do you call us from? Yes, sir. I'm Emmanuel. What's your name? Go on, make your point. Mhm. Okay.
Drugs issue in Liberia. The main president complained the government of Liberia and peaceful citizens are turning out yesterday. But like my sister was saying, the silent issue that I grabbed yesterday at the end of the march. Yesterday, you found all the street corner of Monrovia, parents and you were jubilating in the alcohol fund. That alone made me to be very sad yesterday because I thought we could have gone home yesterday to sit down and think about the proposal that government will bring to us as a citizen to mitigate drugs in our community. But the sad issue is the government wants us as Liberians to be successful in the combat of drugs. It means the community will come against drugs seriously. But like I've been in the state of my brother, there are communities, there are leaders, there are parents who know people who sell drugs and you kept them in your house, you kept mute, so that they even protect them when you report them to police. So these things have to be curtailed. When we want to mitigate drugs, when we want to fight drugs, we have to put our feet in the ground to help the government. Without happening, we're not going anywhere.
Okay.
Even the government itself, if the government will be successful, let's come back. Around the drugs issue, those drugs cartel, when they treat them, they treat them for the next person to be a friend. Every day we encounter situation with drugs.
Okay.
That's what I have to input this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Hello. Okay, we lost on this call. Let's take more calls. 0776 46 24 17. 0555 101075. The system is open. *255 *4 hash. *255 *4 hash. *255 *4 hash. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Let's go. Good morning. You're live. What's your name and where do you call us from?
Wilfred, G1 calling from Chill Factory.
Wilfred, go on, make your point.
So, yesterday, what went on concerning the drug smash or the demonstration, it was just a charade because what happened in our community, like the previous caller said, every homes are affected today because you found somebody ran by your doorstep. And people don't help the government in terms of tracking those drugs dealers and all the people that sell the drugs in the community. If we were collaboratively working along with the DA or the police in giving out the information, they would have gone where the level is gone to. Then the next thing I want to speak to some responsibility, I will give the government a greater responsibility because government is having sole responsibility of regulating or controlling whatever happens in the country.
Okay.
So let's take for example the issue of alcohol. You see how alcohol now is very common on our Liberian market. All on the sidewalk, alcohol is being sold as cheap. You have a liquor factory all over the place. So these are things that are causing problems for our country. Like when I was in India, where I did my master's, you never see liquor in the street. To see liquor is not a small thing in India. Fact, to first thing. You see, so if there is if we want get the jobs when we have to start from somewhere, the first thing that you be is alcohol.
Okay.
They say alcohol don't go on the board 18, but they say when child go by alcohol, they don't really care. But now your child you go by alcohol and the alcohol will be sold to that child.
Okay.
No restriction.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your input. Let's talk to another caller here. Hello. And I would appreciate if you work from the receiver.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm driving. Sorry, Chief. I just need to parking program.
Okay, yes. Okay. Yes, yeah, could go on.
I'll tell you.
I want to give my own recommendation first.
Okay.
The government need to invite community leaders, sincere ones, and support them. There are some of us that want to blow whistle. But let me just tell you, I made a comparison of what we not like. DEA, the DEAC workers and the NEC power test team. When they understand that the power test they are very much happy. You know why? They know for that day they will pocket something to take home.
Okay.
They are not coming to have you arrested because even if you call there and pretentiously arrest the people, they will give them back. They will send somebody back, somebody else who will go to can reconnect. So those trust people, if some of our having support, trust me, we can show people guys who have ability in the community. They bring so my recommendation is that, according to what my sister said, I'm obedient of that. When I was nowhere, I was a child, and I was with a lady, and the lady told me, say, okay, tell me relationship, then who I will be my child with you. Then I never had my own place. I became a agent, my son came to me, money to carry on his school campus for his graduation. It was how he started the process of taking drugs. But thank God, he slowed down. For me, go after 11 days, maybe they will say I was wicked. I told her, I was not even saying you are not talking to me because you're wealthy. Over himself, and we managed to get the 100%, but the fact that he has stopped, I believe. Yesterday, my brother, there were people unallowed with drugs on them. There were people that with the drugs sustained.
Exactly. That's true, sir. That is so true.
If I will show you photos, secret photos that people were giving their friends the drugs on the line, they were chewing it.
Yeah.
People went with summer door and they were taking it. The phone was very much on yesterday. On that line, I can show you. But if we don't have protection, we can say anything because we will be wanted in our own community as well. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for making a point. And I think the president has announced the whistleblowing stuff. They will do in announcement of it. How it is like. Hello. Lost on this caller. So keep playing *255*4#. *255*4#. I'm about to do the 20 and the 25,000 draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. *255*4#. We take more calls as we go on. 0776 46 24 17. 0555 101075. 0555 These are the numbers you can call. We are using an alternative line because of our orange line, the issue with it. So you can plug for your calls 0776 46 24 17. Who bear the greater responsibility? We're looking at the two group of people. So you can call and make your import. 0555 101075 0776 46 24 17. Let's get this call here. Good morning. Yes, ma'am. You're live. What's your name?
My name is Vedanti. I'm calling from rehab community.
Go on, ma'am.
Concerning the drugs issue. Yeah, yesterday, parents got on themselves. Yesterday, all in the view of our children and their well-being. But some of the parents putting on a show is discussing about politics. They are not making sense about it. We are not discussing politics. We are discussing issues that are affecting our children. And if we had the former president era where he got basically call the parents
Jamaica visa?
No, it's not Jamaica. It's Japan. I know Japan. The Japan card. The Japan card. Japan. Something about Japan. I almost missed it, man.
Monitor all the radio stations, and yet last time was the call I called my America. I rented the fish appreciated him yesterday. The pastor who called yesterday, I really appreciated his talk.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your point. Let's take this call here. Hello.
Good morning, Spoon.
Yes. What's your name? Levi. Go on.
Thank you, my man. Thank you. For me, I think I just said it, but I don't want to make sure recommendation of the government. They will also help us to, for instance. But the other thing you do is when you use the fuel vernaculars, the fuel traps, you can pay some revenues, do the station so that they can broadcast it or create a weather. Also, the vernaculars, it will also help us. Now with the English, I think that will help. And then on the other thing, they have to start from the community to also to campaign. When the election coming, the politician can have to educate people how to vote. Yes, that it can also help them entirely. Because if you're on this, schools. But you go to schools and go to the community, they come back in the best behavior, for example. When you check on the random test, they will declare the group being fair, it will also help to. It means you don't want to go to school, so when you tell the problem, you tell when you are up, they're studying from the school. But the whole thing is, the national they know what they were saying, well, if they have a politics again. They are going here now, the funny thing. I saw the only thing yesterday, yesterday, like I said, our real environment that the thing everybody is looking for. There's no type of politics. They don't go to everything, they don't put in the measure, what the president said. So the thing he said to do, if you are always driving in your house, the season also, if you in that car, the season out, sell it, and get money, that will help to deter people.
Okay.
You've got them that draw money using to green houses.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's take this call here. Hello. Yes, what's your name and what do you call us from? All right, we do see what you call again. I didn't get any. Is it your name? I didn't get your name. I mean, for the record's sake.
Welcome to the show. What's on your mind? I mean, what's your contribution?
You go.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you. You made a point. All right, let's talk to another person. I think this will be our last call because we have to do other things. Hello, what's your name? Yes, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from? You are a final caller. What is your name? Prince Coca. Go on, Prince. Who you blame? Who bear the responsibility? Okay, thank you. Thank you. You are a final caller. We're not taking calls again, so we have to go. Yes, I have to do the final draw and give cash out. So sorry, you can just wrap up and then I'll just proceed with it. I have to call more people.
Well, so you heard it, people. I know there are more people that wanted to call, and we are concerned. When I'm talking about your kids, I'm talking about the future of Liberia. So I beg you, my people, let's pay attention, yeah, for our own children, and stop putting all the blame on government. Everything government. So we not always think about government. Think about yourself. The government will be sure the children are safe and secure. Most of them not even going to school in Liberia. So open your eyes and be present in the lives of your children. That's all I want to say. And always put God first in whatever you do. Have yourself a beautiful weekend from my end.
All right. In closing up on the issue, I think, as Lorena said, we have to focus on our children. We have to be our children's best friends.
Yep.
And because you are investing more, you are doing the investment. Even though the government has a responsibility too to have a secure environment for you, you too have a responsibility too. So together we can make this happen. So let's get to our draw. Yes, let me get to the draw and do the 20,000, and then we come back and call our 5,000 winner as we go on. So *255 *4#, *255 *4#. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. *255 *4#. I'm on it now. So let me get to this. Okay, let me call winners now. So by playing the game, you stand a chance to win for yourself the cash and also be part of the bonanza. And the bonanza is just right next door. 1980. Just right next door. So you have to play. All right. *255 *4# is the code. *255 *4#. And how much do you play with? You play with just $50 Liberian dollars. Just $50 Liberian dollars. And by playing with $50 Liberian dollars, you are qualified to be part of the system. And you can play more than one time. You can play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. All right. You can play 3, 4, 5, 6 times. With that, you put your number to a strategic point. When I'm doing George, if the number pops up as a winning number, you immediately work with your cash. So let's call winners now as we go on. 45, 40. Okay. Trying to get the number right. So, all right. Keep playing *255 *4#. *255 *4#. *255 *4#. The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Okay. *255 *4#. Okay. *255 *4#. The more you play, better your chances of winning. Okay, let's call another winner.
I don't understand why do
Yeah, you win the money and then you just. Okay, let's call another winner. Okay, *255 *4#. It's your own money. You have to pick up the phone, answer to the call, and encourage others. All right. *255 *4#. You play and then you win. Okay. And the way and the raffle draw we giving out. The raffle draw we giving out. We are giving out bag of rice, smartphones, and the list goes on. So let me get to another window. I don't know what people aren't picking up. Okay, I don't know what's the issue. We don't already have time. We don't already have time. 2 winners already. Let me take this. Okay, so we don't have time. We have to go. We don't have time. We have to go for the weekend. So we have to go. Good morning. Yes, good morning. What is your name? My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Spoon FM. What is your name? KFT, I called to congratulate you. You are one of our winners. Congratulations. You are one of our winners. Please check your account. Okay? 5,000.
How are you getting?
Congratulations. All right. Okay, so we have established contact with covers of our winner and we cannot get them, so we're already out of time, so we have to wrap up. Lorena?
Yeah.
Finally.
I would say again, have a wonderful weekend. We keep saying happy new month because the month is fresh.
Yeah.
And open your eyes in the community, pay attention, make sure you know where your children are going and what they are doing. There are kids that go to school, they don't even go to school. You know, the administrators say they can't enter campus because they were late. After that, they moved to the ghetto. That's where they spend their day. Some of them go spend days at, classmates' homes, and you don't even know what is going on. So, as a parent or parents or guardians, please open your eyes and pay attention. Yeah, be present in the lives of your children. And what I have to say as a parent from my end, be present. We're not going to be blaming the community or whichever community you live. It's up to you how you are present in the lives of your children. You and the children living or you even know what's going on. Some girls will have reached their menstrual cycle. The parents they don't even know. They have no idea. They don't communicate. The child is afraid to even talk to you. So we have more to say and we'll continue it next week. Trust me.
All right, so that's how we go on to this edition of the program. The show takes its weekend break. We'll be back on Monday with a fresh edition of the program. Yegazi and the team will be here, and we'll be here on Thursday and Friday.
Yep.
On behalf of the team, we say have for yourself a pleasant, God-blessed weekend and enjoy yourself. Stay safe. Do not trouble people, trouble you. Bye-bye.